The song we gonna play for this heifer today. That's not the song. This is the song we gonna play for this heifer right here today. This is her song right here. Mm-hmm. Booty shorts, coochie swole, thong all of my booty out. Niggas cheaters, they don't go. Trust a nigga, that's a no. He can eat my coochie though. Awesome Johnson got me though. Little me sexy, walking down the street. I don't know what to do cause the niggas after me. I'm so fucking sexy and my skin is glistening. Diamonds hitting hard, niggas wanna join my team. Big sexy blood, love the hoes, bounce that ass, touch some toes. Booty shorts, coochie swole, thong all of my booty out. Niggas cheaters, they don't go. Trust a nigga, that's a no. He can eat my coochie though. Awesome Johnson got me though. Little me sexy, walking down the street. I don't know what to do cause the niggas after me. I'm so fucking sexy and my skin is. So I came across this content, okay, before the funeral, okay. And so I was like, let me just save it. Okay. Shout out to Kendra G. Okay. Shout out to Kendra G. She had this 44-year-old woman, okay, from the Hyena Kingdom, okay, that came to her show because she needs a man. So the title of this foolery today is Modern Black Woman Left Her Husband of 19 Years to Go to the Streets and Instantly Regrets It. Okay? Now, before we get into the foolery, before we get into the nonsense, y'all know the funeral was yesterday, right? Okay? So I wasn't here yesterday. Y'all know the funeral was yesterday. Baby, when I say my family never fails me, do you hear me? When I say my mama's side, when I say my mama's side never fails me. When I say my mama's side never fails me. Baby, they never fail. They never fail. My mama's side never fail. My daddy's side is always we hugging, we kiss, we eat, you know, we reminisce, you know what I'm saying? But my mama's side never failed me. I always regret going when I go to my mama's side. Always regret, y'all. Always regret. This is how it started, y'all. This is how it started, okay? Now, you know, I had to get dressed, okay? I brought my cane with me because I wore some diamond heels. So I brought my cane with me because y'all know I just got my back, you know, done. So I brought my cane with me, and y'all know my legs sometimes. So I brought my cane with me. Okay, I didn't dress my cane up. I just wore the regular cane. I didn't wear the one that got the lion on the end. I didn't wear that one because that's my king staff. So I usually use his sometimes if I can't find mine. I didn't wear that one. So I wore the regular cane, walked out there, wore a black dress. I put diamonds on everywhere. I wore my shoes were diamond, all that stuff. So I get there. This one thing about my mama's side, okay? There's never color coordination. Never. I know I get the breakdown from my daddy's side. But my mama's side, never color coordination. Never, okay? So normally, okay, now shout out to my mama's side. I still love my family, okay? But no, you know, some of us were on point and the rest of us was not, okay? So now black or white should be the normal color, right? Okay, unless the family decide we're going to do the color together. No, they didn't do that. So everybody had every different color in there. So I went into the church, got in there with my mama. My mama, before we got to the church, my mama was complaining, okay, that I took too long. I said, Mom, there was a bad accident on a 109 in Elizabeth, okay, really bad the other day. So I had to rear off and go through Rawway and then come to the way to her, to Linden. Y'all, oh my God. So now I get there I said, Mama, You know, you got to have all this. You got to be dressed already. I had told her a week before, Mama, get dressed. I told her the day before, Mama, make sure you dress. Mama, make sure you dress. I get there. Woo! I get there. Now, y'all know I can barely help her because, you know, the stuff I'm going on with my back. So I don't really, I'm still not in the groove. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Mama, you know, you supposed to have this stuff done already. You know, so now, finally get her dressed. Now, the funeral is from 10 to 12, y'all. Okay? Guess what time we got there? Anybody want to know? Guess what time we got there? Anybody want to know? From 10 to 12, okay? We get there at 11:15, okay? Messing around my mama, okay? 11:15. That's green beans, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It felt like 3 p.m. So we get there, okay? The thing stopped at 12, okay? But they went over. They went over to 12:40, okay? But it's supposed to stop at 12, okay? Pastor was in there just preaching. So we get in here. It's 11:15. Before we leave, she kept going to the bathroom. I said, Mom, how is that you keep going to the bathroom? Like, you know, what's going on? Like, you know, you keep going to the bathroom. I done pulled the car up and everything. She keep going to the bathroom, going to the bathroom. I said, okay, oh my God. So now we finally get to the place. We finally get there. Finally get to the church. I dropped her off in front of the church. It was too much, you know, everybody was like parked together. It was crazy. I couldn't get nowhere close to park. So my cousin's husband gets out his truck and he said, hey, come over here, look. So he showed me where to park. I'm trying to park. Finally get in the parking spot. I gets out the car and I'm walking into the church. So now these are people that I haven't seen from when I was young, especially the people that friends with my family. So I haven't seen them for like many years. You know what I'm saying? So I walk in the church and they like, oh my God, you know, they kiss me and everything. I kiss back. I walk up to the front, right? So I get there. My family don't know who I am. Okay. So they look and they keep seeing this lady down there with the black, you know, dress on and the heels and the jury and stuff. And I look at my cousin, I'm like, you know, she's like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you was gonna come. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. So my auntie, my favorite auntie, is sitting right in front of me. So I touch her, she turns around, she start laughing. And now I look at my family, you see the row. None of us color coordination. Nobody color coordination. All the way down. Nobody color coordination. Now, on my daddy's side, color coordination is a must. They tell you like a couple days before, we all wear this color. We all want to have this type of flower. You know what I'm saying? My daddy's side be legit. So this is what I told my father. I called my father after. I'm going to tell y'all about the rest of the funeral. But I called my father after the whole thing. And I told him, I'm very disappointed in you, sir. He said, why are you disappointed in me? What did I do? I said, Daddy, why did you put me in this family? You know what I'm saying? Why did you, something is wrong with you, sir. He said, and he called me by my nickname. And he said, nothing's wrong with me. I said, yes, something is wrong with you. I said, because my mom was beautiful, you go and sleep with her and you put me in this family. The family is cray-cray. You put me in this family. Okay? Yes, you put me in this family. So now he started laughing. He said, what happened? I said, this is what happened. Okay? This is what happened. Okay? Now, mind you, I met women that I grew up with and stuff like that, and I enjoyed it. It was nice to see them. You could, you know, we all done got older, all the gray hair and everything like that. It was good to see them. So now, everybody got this one hood cousin, okay? And she a girl, but she saved. I know everybody got this one hood girlfriend. I mean, one hood, not girlfriend, I'm sorry. One hood cousin that she used to rock bells back in the day, right? Okay? And she got saved. Everybody got that one. Everybody got that one in the family. So now, hey, Young, how are you? Wallace, how you doing? It's good to see y'all, okay? So now, check this out. My sister Now, when I saw my cousin, because she was up there, she's an evangelist. Okay, so she was up there, she was praying over the family, stuff like that. So now she came back to her seat and stuff. So now we get outside and we all out there. We all out there talking and hugging each other. She taps me. I'm talking to the elders in our family. So she taps me. Oh my goodness. So we hug. And my other two cousins that are around her age, because they're older than me, we all hug, you know what I'm saying? So now, my sister, okay? My mama child, okay? She got a problem with this cousin, this particular cousin. Now I'm gonna share something with you. Just because you saved don't mean you can't whoop ass. Just because you saved don't mean that you can't whoop ass. And this is one of my cousins that you just don't, her background. You just don't, you don't run up on her. So my sister, because anytime this is how my mama raised us. When one fight, we all fight, right? Okay, check this out. So she's arguing with her. She was arguing with her on the phone. They was going back and forth, this and that, whatever. So now we meeting face to face. And my sister calls me, right? Because I didn't stay for the repass. I know some shit was going to go left. I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down for all that. My back is messed up. I'm not going to be thumping as old as I am trying to thump. Listen, I'm going to share something with you. I don't think I'm a slouch. I think I could still thump. But the thing is, my back. I'm worried about my back. I'm worried about these kids. I'm worried about first of all, my husband. There'd be a whole lecture from my husband for trying to get out there and trying to do something. Do I think I still correct shop? I do think I could. If I would have took off those heels, I think I could have done some nonsense. But I did not, okay? So as I'm driving, she calls me, okay? Car phone answers, okay? She telling me all this stuff that's happening and how after I left, this is what happened. And I'm in my mind, I said, just because she's saved don't mean she can't whoop ass. Why are you, in my mind, I'm saying, why are you fighting, ready to fight her? You know what I'm saying? All over a picture, y'all. All over a picture, y'all. And I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Now, mind you, it's not the picture. It's not the picture. It wasn't the picture. It was some other shit that her and my sister was going through. So the thing is that she know if she fight in front of me, I ain't gonna have no choice but to fight too, because my mom, this is how we were raised, right? Because when you've been programmed to do certain things, that's how you know. Because I remember when I was younger, okay, and my sister got in a fight with one of my best friends. My best friend, she was Haitian too, okay? One of my best friends, I was so tight with this girl. And she got in a fight with her. I ain't had no choice but to fight my best friend. Baby, I dog walked my best friend because it was my sister, okay? And after the fight, I cried so hard because I was like, trying to explain to my mom, and my mom was telling me, that's your sister, but she started trouble with this girl, so I wouldn't be able to be friends with this girl no more. You know what I'm saying? So now she ready to fight my cousin, one of my eldest cousins out of the hood group, one of my eldest cousins that can thump. Do you hear me? This woman can thump, and she ready to fight her. Okay, she is my uncle only child. My uncle who was the black sheep of the family. My uncle only child that used to wreck shop when I was young. So she got the same blood running through her veins. Okay, so you want to fight her. Now, listen to me. If you don't think the rest of my cousins gonna come and fight both of us, if you hit her, you got another thing coming. They all gonna come, and all of them was there. All the girls was there. Okay? So if you hit her, they all gonna be ready to wreck shop. And I'm gonna share something with you. All my girl cousins can thump. All of them can thump. They hit hard. They got them hands that they lay hands. You ever heard somebody say, I'll lay hands on you? They lay hands on you. It's nasty. Okay? So now She up there arguing with her, calls me, tell me all this stuff. And she said, I said, Sandra, in front of the church though? You know what I'm saying? I said, in front of the church though? You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to say her government name. Oh my God. I said, in front of the church though? That's what I said. That's what I said. She's like, no, I just said my few words and I left. I said, oh my God. So now I said, I'm gonna talk to you later. So I'll talk to you later. I'm just trying to get back home. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing, y'all. That's why I ain't go to the repast. That's why I did not go. I did not go. I'm gonna share something with you that's painful. I don't like to go to my mama's side when it's a funeral. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's very painful. Then one of my uncles, one of my older uncles, had said some sly shit to me. I wanted to correct that ass. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to correct that ass, but I said, this is not the time. This is not the time. I just looked at him. I said, take it easy, Unc. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say some shit to him, but I said, take it easy, right? Now, this is why I don't really like to be around them, because it brings back bad memories and stuff like that. And you can't be around them too long. You got to do the hugs and the kisses and everything, but you can't be around them too long, okay? Because you'll say some shit that'll come out and everybody be upset. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to be around them too long, okay? So, oh my God. My father, my father's side of the family is nothing like that. Do you hear me? My father's side of the family is nothing like that at all. Do you hear me? Nothing like that. They so classy. We may even have disagreements with each other, but you'll never hear it be displayed out. You know, we'll even hug each other, kiss each other. You know what I'm saying? We'll just embrace one another. Even if we may have argued with you a few months ago or something like that, my father family is different. Very classy family. I got to give it to him about that. I got to give my father family very classy. So that's why I always look at, you know, my father comes from a classy and a loving family, and he meets the hyena kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So my daddy comes from a loving, caring family, God-fearing, and then he meets the hyena kingdom family. Do you know how many times my daddy has been threatened by my mother's brothers? How many times? That they have said stuff to my daddy. My daddy, now I'm not saying my daddy is not exempt from doing evil either, but I know many times that he and my uncles had went through some shit. Now my oldest uncle who passed away, he whooped my daddy. He whooped my daddy. Now, and this is my oldest uncle who was the black sheep of our family. He was tough. He was a problem. Oh my God. May his soul rest in peace. He was a problem. But this was my favorite uncle. So I never knew he did something to my father, okay? I never knew that he did something to my dad. Baby, if you 9 years old, you gotta go, okay? So bye-bye. All right, so now I never knew he ever did anything to my father, okay? I heard it later when I got older, but he was my favorite uncle, okay? Because we were like the most chocolate in the family. Everybody else was like high yellow, okay? So my father told me, and my whole attitude changed towards my uncle. I was like, Dad, why? You know what I'm saying? Why he do that to my father? You know what I'm saying? And now my father had to go get my uncle, my oldest uncle, to go handle that. And my oldest uncle was a professional. He professional fighter. His hands, boxer, I say. His hands was like it was a full weapon, y'all, full weapon. And so they thumped it out. Now, see, back in the day, they wasn't quick to pull out a piece be still. You would see titans fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they would get in there and they would spar off. They'd be ready to wreck shop. But anyway, my father family, I just want to say that the whole thing was something else, y'all. My mother family never fails me, y'all. Oh my God. They never fail me. My daddy family, I be excited to see them, but my mama family never fails me, y'all. Never fails me. And the pastor was something else. He preached that sermon, but he was something else. Pastor was something else. Oh my God. So anyway, that's it. That's it. Now see, that rant took 22 minutes. That's it, y'all. Oh my God. That's it. That was the rant, y'all. It was something else. It was something else. My mama's side never fails me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate y'all, me going through my rant and everything, because we supposed to talk about this young woman and her music for today, baby. Her music for today, honey. This is her music for today. Oh my God. Bounce that ass, touch my toe. Booty shorts, coochie swole, dog all of my booty out. Niggas cheaters, they don't go. Trust a nigga, that's a no. He can eat my coochie though. Awesome Johnson got me though. Little me six. Now, Green Beans asked this one question: will they see this? Oh, I don't care. I don't. I don't care. Yeah, I listen. I'm not fearful. So now let's get into the foolery. Shout out to Kendra G. Okay, she had this woman come on, 44 years old. Okay, 44 years old, y'all. And when I say goofy, honey, this woman is goofy. 19 years of marriage. She left her husband because she wanted to accept a new dick application. Yes. She left her husband. Oh, that smells good. Oh my God, that shea butter is. That thing just hit my. So now, okay, she went up there. Okay, got her. She wanted to give out new dick applications. Okay, wanted to give out new dick applications. Lenard, thank you, baby, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. So she went up there to get a new dick application, and she left her husband of 19 years. I want y'all to hear how she explained this. Okay, here she goes. Hi,
Kendra, you gotta stop doing this to me.
I gotta stop doing what to you? You call me. Come to TikTok. Kendra G Media on TikTok. All new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Oh my you call me when I gotta stop doing to you.
Kendra, this is the second time.
The second time what? Anytime you call me, why your eyes so big?
Because I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Come and take that. Why she act so? Why her eyes so big though?
Okay, sorry. I'm not starstruck. I am a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It's Kendra G.
You're so sweet.
Okay, no, for real. You just don't understand. Kendra, but you gotta stop doing this.
Oh my God. What am I doing? Because I don't understand.
I don't know how to do this either. This is the second time I requested you and you actually answered, but when I look cute and I want you to answer, you never answer.
Well, girl, you call me. What you want me to do?
I want to be your co-host.
Well, let's find you love, honey.
I want love.
You don't want love? Then why are you calling me if you don't want love?
Because I want to say hi.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Are your eyes real or is that a filter?
This is me.
Those are your real eyes? They're not, it's not a filter eyes?
What's wrong with my eyes? I look high.
Now, I thought it was a filter too, but it wasn't. It's not a filter. This is her eyes. I thought it was a filter too, but it's not. It's really her eyes. Oh my God. Here we go.
No, I thought they're real eyes. Do I look high? You don't look high. You don't look high. What I look like? See, my hair's not done. I cannot be on this show. Remember those doll babies back in the day? They had the big eyes. Kendra, stop. Stop, Kendra. My eyes are, yes, they're big. There's no filter to the eyes. Kendra, no. Come here. Come look here. See, there's not, look. Hi, Kendra. Hey, girl. Kendra, what are you doing? I am on the Kendra. Can people see me? Yeah. Like the world? Yeah. Hang up, Kendra. Hang up? You call me. Look at me. I don't know how to get this. Is your name Lisa? It is. Are you single? I am. Do you want to do the questions? That's right, Russell. No filter. I'm sorry. I'm talking to somebody on my thing. Do you want to do the questions? Yeah. Let's start. Okay, Lisa, where are you calling me from? I am calling you from Kansas City.
Why do you want to do the questions if you don't want no man? Like, you're not looking for no man. If you don't, why are you doing the questions if you're not looking for no man? I'm just saying. Let's continue. Oh my God. Mrs. She said, how are you? It's good to see you, my sister. Guys, please make sure you tune in to Mrs. She Said. Okay? Content is always fire. Hashtag shame, lady baby. Okay? Mrs. She said dumb and a damn shame. Yes, honey. Let's continue with this foolery. Here we go.
Kansas City, how old are you? 39. That's right, Keep Gang. No, I'm 44. I'm 44. Okay, I'll stop. Kendra. I'll stop. Because I really wasn't planning to do this. I said I'll stop.
I wasn't planning.
Go ahead.
You wasn't planning, but you got to press the button to call her. You wasn't planning to do it, but you got to, you know what I'm saying? You have to call into the show. Okay, let's continue. Here we go. 44. Okay, what do you do for a living? What needs to be done? Girl. Okay. So I have a lab tech situation going on. Oh, it's my cousin. Hey, girl, I don't know. Did you see I'm on the Kendra G show? Put her on here. She needs. I'm about to invite her on here. Somehow you.
Ooh, child. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, lab. You're a lab tech? Yes. Do you have any kids? I do. How many? Three. How old are your 3 kids? Yes.
She has a 27.
How old are they? 27 today, 27. And then 2 12-year-olds.
And 2 12.
Oh, twins? Yes. Happy birthday to your 27-year-olds. Oh, thank you. By how many men? One. By one. You have been married? Yes.
One time.
When did you get divorced? Because I wanted to be fast.
She wanted to be fast.
Are you asking me questions? You want me to stop? You don't want me to tell you no lie, right? So you divorced your husband because you wanted to be out here in these streets?
Yep.
I did, yep. Well, how did that street life work for you? It did not. That's why I'm single. So did you have an affair with your husband? I did not. I wanted to. So you got divorced because you wanted to have sex with other men? One particular man.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
Yep.
I did. And what happened after that? It was horrible. Did you try to get your ex-husband back? No. I felt a little ratchet afterwards. When did all this happen?
So this is why I tell y'all, married women, this is why I tell y'all, stop letting men entertain you. Other men. Okay? This is why I tell y'all, stop letting them entertain you on the phone, in your workplace. You know, be respectful, but on the phone, your workplace, your DMs when you marry. Because what happens is when you let men come into your life, right? You're married, but you let other men come into your life. And you may have a disagreement with your husband. Okay? All right? And so you run and tell, this guy friend. Okay? And it could be a work friend too, okay? Because a lot of y'all get in here and be wanting them work husbands, okay? So You get in here and you start talking about your husband, and this is one of the lines that most men use. Oh, if I could just go back in time, they'll tell you that. If I could just go back in time, oh, I wish I would have met you first. You such a good woman. I wish I would. That's what they tell you. Okay. Oh, you know what? If I had the chance, you know. So now you in your mind, because you know you upset with your husband right now. So you let that shit play out. Some of y'all even let the man in your mind that when you making love to your husband, that's the image that you see. That's when you know you have went too far. That's the image that you see in your mind. That's why I always tell y'all, they say in the Bible, it says an idle mind is the devil's playground. Okay? All right? That's what they tell you, right? So if your mind is not focused on your husband, another man can play in your mind. Do you hear me? How do you give this man access to play in your mind? When you let him say sly stuff to you. You let him say sly stuff to you, and then you add to the sly stuff. You know, like he say, oh, you know what? I like big girls. You know, that's the line I always get. Oh, I like big girls, right? Okay. So now you go and you say, oh yeah, you like big girls, right? So now he understands that he got you intrigued. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? His antenna start flying up. Like, okay. So now he start talking more. Now if you do this, this is how you slam it down. This is for y'all big girls. This is how you slam it down. Okay? Also, y'all petite sisters too. Okay? This is how you slam it down. My husband like big girls too. Don't give him no smile and walk away. That's how you do. My husband like big girls. My husband like petite women too. Okay? I saw on one Instagram post, right? Okay, they was doing like a little trick. They were trying to trick the wife or something, like hidden cameras or something. And so the guy says he act like he was the husband friend. Okay, I know we going off just a little bit, but we gonna come right back. So the guy act like he was the husband friend. Okay, so now the woman was sitting across to another table. Her husband act like he went to the bathroom. And so the guy was telling her, oh, you know what? I would love to take you out on a dinner date one day. You know what I'm saying? And she says, you know, I'm married to your friend, right? And she said, and he says, yeah, you know, I think he was like a childhood friend or something. I don't know why she didn't know this guy. But anyway, he was like, you know, trying to flirt with her. And she said, I would love to go out on a date with y'all. She said, y'all. She said, I would love to go out on a date. Yeah, me and my husband and you. Just like that with a straight face. Me and my husband and you. She said, I can't go nowhere without my husband. Okay? So if you want to go out on a date with me, it got to be me and my husband attending together. I said, I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Let me share something with you, my sisters, okay? Women and men who are out here doing the devil's work. Do you hear me? Men and women who are out here doing the devil's work. Baby, they don't care that you married. They don't care that you married. That's why you got to shut that shit down. When you first get a whiff of the nonsense, you got to shut that shit down. You got to do a correction. Do you hear what I'm saying? You get a little whiff of the foolery. Get in here and do the correction. So now this woman sitting up here talking about she had, she was ready to sleep with somebody else. She was ready to mess with somebody else. She didn't want to be married no more. She was fast. Okay? She left for 19 years. They have a 27-year-old and 2 twins. And she says she's ready to leave her marriage for new dick. And then she get out there. That's why they always tell you the grass is not always greener on the other side. She got out there and got that new dick and said, what? This is horrible. She said, this is horrible. So all the stuff this man was talking, that how he was going to do all this and do all that to her. And she said it was horrible. You left your husband for new dick, and then you couldn't go back because why? Why you couldn't go back? Because you had decimated your husband. You had decimated him. You have destroyed the marriage. All for some new dick. Sometimes it's okay to stay with the dick that you know. You hear me? You hear me, my sisters? Sometimes it's okay to stay with the dick that you know. Okay? This dick is clean. You ain't gonna get no disease, none of that stuff. It's okay to stay with the dick that you know. Okay? Instead of getting out here swinging from the chandelier with somebody that just entice you. You know what I'm saying? That just want to entice you and say all these sweet things. And then after you done got it, it's the worst thing ever. Can you imagine? Okay, hey Mimi, how are you? Let's continue with this foolery. Here we go. I'll be right back, y'all.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens.
This happened
About 9 years ago.
How long was you married for?
19 years.
So you divorced your husband of 19 years all because you wanted to have sex with another man?
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
So what would you tell to the ladies watching? What advice would you give them?
Don't leave your man, your husband. You can leave a man, but don't leave your husband.
So why didn't you try to get with your husband back? Or he didn't want you back?
Well, he did, but I didn't.
Okay. So Lisa, Kansas City, 44, works in a lab tech, mom of 2 kids by her ex-husband, who she left because she wanted to be out in the streets. What's your
You
zodiac?
know what, Kendra? Can we use a different?
No.
Use a
That's
different.
what you said. You said you want to be.
But that's what she said. But when she heard Kendra say it, she offended. Can we use something else? Can we use something else? That's what she said. Sharon, I hope I'm saying your name right. Fitness, how are you, honey? She says, I'm a widow and I never entertain foolery. That's good, honey. That's good. She said, I never entertain foolery. And my condolences to you. Okay, my sister. My condolences to you. Can you imagine? Let's continue. Here we go.
I only know the things that you tell me.
Being
You know,
recorded.
here's the deal. Y'all know I only know what you tell me. So if you don't tell me, I don't know.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Lisa from Kansas City. I was married for approximately 19 years, and I left my husband because I wanted to be out in the streets.
Now, do we give her a bonus? Because at least she told the truth. She left her husband of 19 years to be out in the streets. Do we at least give her a bonus for that? That is crazy. That is crazy. Stephen, she 44 years old. 19 years of marriage and then you leave. Like, this is the time to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had those 12-year-olds. I don't, you know, I'm not shaming her because I got a 30-year-old and then turned around and had, 19 now. So I'm not shaming her for that. But, you got the 12-year-olds, them, once those get big, now it's time to enjoy, travel, everything, disappear on those kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the time, baby. When these kids get big, they gonna be mad that they can't get in touch with me and their father. They're gonna be upset. Okay? Oh my God. That's not the plan for Take Heed. That's not the plan. Like, after 19, 20-something years, okay, now I need a new dick application. That's not the plan for Take Heed. No, I don't. No. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. I don't understand that part, but let's continue. Here we go.
All right. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Of course you're a Gemini. Of course. So now with all that being said,
I ain't hating on them Geminis, but y'all problem. Some of y'all switch up real good. Listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Some of y'all switch up though. Okay? Okay? Now she said out of her own mouth, because I see, here we go, we got a troll in here. She said out of her own mouth that she was leaving her. She left her husband for the streets. Okay, we ain't making it up. She said it out of her own mouth. She left her husband for the streets. She said she wanted new dick application. Okay, let's continue. Here we go.
What are you looking for?
This is what she said. This is the type of man she's looking for.
I'm looking for a white man. White man.
Are you being a comedian?
No, I'm being for real.
Okay, why do you want a white man? Why you want a white man now?
Because I think they're a little bit more in tune with a sensitive atmosphere.
So no black men, just white men only.
White men only.
Okay, what else you want besides he gotta be white?
Mimi, why you put that face there?
Children over the age of 12.
So white man and no kids over the age of 12.
No, under the age of 12. Sorry.
White man and no kids under the age of 12.
Right.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Black men.
You're not trolling me. You're being serious.
She said black men are her deal breakers, right? Okay. But wasn't it her that cheated on her husband? Wasn't it her? She wanted the new dick application, but she's saying her deal breakers are black men. Oh my goodness. But she gonna clean it up a little bit. Okay. Mimi says she's a clown queen. Yes. She doing some nonsense. Let's continue. Here we go.
Kendra, now I opened up the conversation telling you what I was looking for. Nothing.
Why don't you want to date black men ever again?
I don't, because it's just too much. Baby mama drama. Give me some more, T.
Girl, you a black woman who left her whole husband because you want to be out here in the streets with your vagina.
Are you?
Did she say that? That's nasty. Washa, how are you, honey? How you doing? Thank you for coming to rock with me. I see you. Hyena energy. Yes, honey. Green Bean says she gonna keep taking apps. Yes, she gonna keep. Oh my God. Tracy said sometimes the white man doesn't want their own kind. Sometimes the white man doesn't want their own kind. Oh, let's continue. Here we go.
Because I wanted to use my vagina somewhere else.
That's nasty. Did you hear what she said? She said, Kendra, how you gonna be mad with me because I wanted to use my vagina somewhere else? Why is giving that pussy away so common? It's so easy for us to just come out and say, yeah, I was fucking another man. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy for us to just be like, yeah, I was in my whole stage, I was married, I was in my whole stage. I wanted to be out here screwing other men. Like a lot of women have the desire to screw other men. And only why you have that desire is because you have let this man enter your mind. I tell y'all that all the time. When you let another man enter your mind, your body can follow. See, when your husband has already captured your mind, you know how your husband already captured your mind because, you married him. But when you entertain another man in your mind, this is a nightmare. Do you hear me? This is a whole nightmare. Do you feel what I'm saying? Gina, how are you? This is a whole nightmare. Let's continue.
9 or 3 of his kids.
Amazing man.
You left your good ass husband to have sex with some man and the sex was whack. So
as hell. Whack as hell.
So no black.
You heard what she said. My husband was an amazing man. So we not in here trying to tear down anybody. She said it from her own mouth. My husband was an amazing man. And yes, I left him for some weak ass, whack ass sex. That's what she said. Okay? She said it from her own mouth. Your husband was a good man. So what you think they going you? What you think gonna happen to you in the dating market? You have came to social media. You said that you had a good husband and you cheated on him for some whack ass dick. That's what you said. So now what will happen, okay? What's going to happen when you get out here and you start dating another man and maybe he might be a good man, okay? And so he going to think the same thing. So what you going to get dog walked out here. You going to get dog walked. Ain't no man going to take you seriously. They just going to go screw you, especially from Kendra G show. They just going to screw you and leave you be. See, some of y'all, you don't know what you got because you think that grass, you look across the street, that grass look nice. You know what I'm saying? That grass look real green and everything ain't got, you see from across the street, there's no potholes or none of that stuff. Everything looks so beautiful over there. Okay? Until you get your ass across the street. Okay? Until you get your ass across the street. And then you see all these potholes, dirt spots, and everything real bad. Look like someone was eating the grass and everything. That's when you know you have fucked up. And that's what happened. She got over here and she knew she had fucked up. Let's continue. Here we go.
None. Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Let's back up a little bit. I will take a black man, but he has to be from like Nigeria, like somewhere out of the country. No American man.
Okay, well that's easy. You want a man from Africa that you can marry and bring him to America?
No, I want to go over there.
Okay, well that you get a husband by the weekend.
Will I?
Yeah, there's a lot of Nigerian men that want to leave Nigeria and come to America. So you just go tomorrow and get.
And as soon as you do that, and I don't know why Kendra gave you that advice, as soon as you do that, those men over there gonna dog walk you. See, no matter what color a man is, I don't care where his background is, okay? Okay? No man wants a woman to come find them. They don't. They don't want you to come find them. They don't. They don't. They don't want you to come find them. And she said a Nigerian man. And you already have 3 children, 27, you got 2 twins, okay? You said a Nigerian man. He just gonna dog walk you for his papers. That's it. Gonna dog walk you for his papers. Gonna make sure he don't put no children there. And he gonna just leave after he get his stuff. But why she say Nigerian? Okay? Why she say Nigerian? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay? And I love my brothers that are here in America. I love my brothers. Okay? But African men are a problem. Okay? When it comes to laying down order, when it comes to laying down how they handle their family, when it comes to oh my God, I don't want to say this. I don't want to make nobody upset, but I'm just letting you know. When it comes to that bedroom, he's a teacher. There's a problem there. Do you hear me? There's a problem. And at times when you want to tap out, you can't tap out. You understand? It's a problem. So she's sitting up here talking about she want a Nigerian man. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Once you tell him the story that you have told us already, okay? And if he's seen Kendra G before, okay? And now he done heard your story. This is a problem. This is a problem, okay? It's a problem. Now Kendra saying you could go over there, so they wanna come to America, okay? She right. A lot of them would want to come to America, but once they get over here, they gonna dog walk you, baby. Once they get that paperwork, that's it. That's it. Okay? I'm just saying. Now let's continue. Here we go.
Well, okay, I think that's what I'll do.
Okay.
But I would have to leave my kids here with their father.
She said she
Should this guy make a certain amount of money?
No.
You don't care about money?
Just long as he makes some kind of money.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Girl, what that mean?
Oh my
You gotta stand up and we gotta see your full body.
Fuck
And you know this already.
She don't know what the Kendra can mean, but she been on Kendra twice. But she don't know what it mean, y'all. Come on now. Alexander, how are you? Karen, how you doing, honey? But she don't know what the Kendra can mean. So she gonna get up. She cute though. She got a nice little shape.
Say yes. We gotta see your legs. So you gotta move back.
She show her belly. Now she show her
You want to
belly.
see my booty? That's what they want to see, my booty.
And she jiggle a little bit.
We don't want to see your booty. Just turn to the front. There you go. Okay. All right.
She do some pose. She clowning.
How was that, Kendra? Y'all don't take anything serious on TikTok. Nothing. They don't take nothing serious on TikTok.
And she at work doing this doggone thing. She at work. I'm surprised she ain't getting in trouble. Well, at least she don't have a badge on, but she's at work doing this live. You understand? And that's against policy. Okay. So if anybody that know her or whatever, or they may send it to higher up, she gonna lose her job. She gonna lose her job for doing this whole live. And Kendra even made her a highlight. That's even bad. She made her a highlight. Here we go.
You a whole nurse? Are you a nurse? Kendra, are you taking care of?
Huh? What you say? I don't have any patients right now. I've already admitted them and sent them to their rooms.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Lisa?
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
You haven't been with anybody in 9 since your ex-husband?
Yeah.
I thought you left him for another man.
No, I left him to have sex with another man.
So that was 9 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not?
So when's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I can't answer that. Let me answer that for you. About almost a year.
Oh, okay, a year.
Yeah.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Being serious. Being emotionally detached. And talking a lot of shit.
Okay.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I am her.
Explain why you're her.
Because, Kendra, I can't explain it. It's a vibe. It's my aura. It's me. I'm that.
44 years old. Okay? This is 44 years old, and she talking like this. Okay? 44 years old. Okay? The woman, you know what I'm saying? This woman is talking like this, 44 years old. My uncle said, a fool at 40 will always remain a fool. Oh my God. 44 years old. Oh my God. Let's continue.
Ooh, let me pull you up. So Lisa, were you on the Kennedy Singles Dating app?
She not.
No. I've never even knew you had an app. I just look at you.
Let me show it to you, honey. Yes, we have the app, people. So make sure y'all go to the app store and download the Kennedy Singles Dating app. And ladies, I got an exclusive opportunity for a speed dating event you have to be invited to, but you got to be on the app. Here's the app. Screenshot it.
Hold on. Don't move, Kendra. I screenshotted it.
Okay. Go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download the app. Wait, you want to do it again? All right, do it and smile. All right. Well, Lisa, we got to go, girl. Download the dating app and put up your profile.
Okay.
Shout out to Kendra G for always having some amazing content. I don't like all the things that happen on her show, but she does have amazing content. And it's sad at the same time. Oh my God. Love said, R.I.P. Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number. This is true. Age ain't nothing but a number. You right. Oh my God. But Lord, 44, like you supposed to know something. Come on now. 19 years she's been married. And she left her husband for a new dick application. 19 years. That's a long time. That's a long time to just turn around. Now listen, there's some women who at 20, they be 20 years, be down the pipe, 20 years, and they turn around and say, I don't want to be married no more. It happens. It does. It happens. And they always leave because they want new dick applications. Why is Take Heed saying this to y'all? Why do I always say stop letting other men entertain your thoughts? Stop letting them in your mind and entertain your thoughts. Because what happens, you have opened up a window of opportunity for this man. Learn how to give straight answers when you marry. Learn how to do that. Straight answers. When they come with some sly, slick stuff, learn how to shut it down. You ain't got to be nasty, but just let them know, no, I'm married, dear. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. You happily married, because they come with some stupid shit like that. You happily married. I'm married. I'm married, honey. That's it. Okay? It don't matter if you happy or unhappy or whatever. The thing is, the main objective is that what? You know, you married. I'm married. That's it. Either, you know, are you happily married? That ain't got nothing to do with it. Right now, I might not be happily married. Right now, I might not be happily married. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with me saying I'm married. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Okay? Tonight's conversation, and I want us to bring this up again. Tonight's conversation had a woman come on their show. Okay? A woman come on their show. Y'all know when they do those like events, okay? She came on to the show and she was telling everybody that she's married, but she has a boyfriend. She married, but she has a boyfriend. She said it with a full chest, y'all. She said it with her full chest. I'm married, but I have a boyfriend. Okay? Now, I don't know, I don't know. Now, do that make sense to y'all? That's what she said. That's what she said. Okay? She said, I'm married, but I have a boyfriend. Okay? Hey, Derek, how are you? It's good to see you. That's what she said. I'm married, but I got a boyfriend. And I know some of y'all sisters, y'all Hyena Kingdom, y'all thought that made sense. Okay? But for the women who are married, that shit didn't make sense to us, and they was coddling her a little bit. And I was like, why are they coddling her? Okay? Why y'all coddling this woman? Shout out to tonight's conversation. Shout out to tonight's conversation, because that was something else. Okay? Now, this is what this sister said. Now, we played it before, but we're going to play it one more time. Here we go.
Married. Also have a boyfriend. I'm not sure if my husband still loves me, but I know my boyfriend do.
Okay, so hold on. Latera, what part of the Bible is this in? Yes or no? Do you love your husband?
I do.
Yes or no? Do you love your boyfriend more?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? Do he?
But you said you weren't sure that your husband still loves you.
Right.
Why?
I don't feel it. I don't feel like.
Are y'all intimate?
No.
How long has it been?
About 2 years.
Girl. I think you better call.
Maybe he's getting erect with emotions in his relationship. Maybe he has
a hard-on love.
Hard-on love, maybe. Maybe he has stamina for a long conversation. I think a lot of times when it comes to being married, whether it's for 2 years, 20 years, 30 years, a lot of times we forget that the other side of the grass will always look greener. And a lot of times you can fall in love with the color of that grass and then oversee yours. I'm not sure if that man still loves you or not, but what I will tell you is those rose-colored glasses can be just as blinding as the day you got married. So that new might be just like your husband, but it may take a while to see it. Honestly, though,
You know how y'all need to learn something, and even before you get to the fact, not to the fact, but before you even get to the situation where you're ready to cheat on your husband, okay? When you're ready to cheat on your husband, I want to share something with you. You have a husband, but you have a boyfriend. This is what she said. She has a husband, she has a boyfriend. Right now, you just screwing the boyfriend. You just screwing him. You're not asking for no money. You're not asking to go out on no dates or none of that stuff, right? You're just screwing him. So right now, he just getting the better part of you. Okay? Is that pussy. He getting the better part of you is the pussy. Okay? Now, your husband is the one that has to put the roof over your head. Keep that roof over your head. Keep those cars working. Keep the children clothed. Pay all the light, gas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help. You know, it's a one-pot system. But your husband is taking on all the responsibilities. And he's supposed to get the pussy from the free throw line. You see what I'm saying? Your husband is supposed to get the pussy from the free throw line. Every time he turn the corner, you supposed to be giving it to him because that it belongs to him. I know it's nasty. I'm gonna say, bitch, what? Yes, it belongs to him. So you're supposed to be freely with the pussy with your husband, not the boyfriend. What did the boyfriend do? What did the boyfriend do? You have closed shop on your husband for 2 years. Any woman that ever come tell me some shit like that, I'm a pip smacker. 2 years you have closed up shop on your husband. Now take heed to the message does not support violence. I don't support violence, okay? My channel does not support violence. But for 2 years, you have not been sleeping with your husband. What did you think was supposed to happen between y'all two? Because a lot of y'all think closing down the shop on your husband makes sense, okay? So for 2 years, you haven't been sleeping with your husband, okay? You says he's not affectionate enough. Most men are not. Most men are not. Most men are not affectionate. You have to bring them into affection. Even Tabitha Brown, right? Check this out. Shout out to Tabitha Brown. She said that when she first started messing with her husband, at the time was her boyfriend, she would hug him all the time. And he wasn't used to affection like that because him growing up, he never got like all that affection growing up because he was a boy, okay? Most men don't get a lot of affection, okay? So it's hard for them to release affection, okay? It's hard for them. My king too, okay? Especially being a Nigerian man, you always got to be like tough and stuff. You know what he told me yesterday while we were laying in the bed? He said, you're troublesome. You're like a troublesome woman, like you always doing something, okay? And then I started biting him. I said, listen, okay? Be nice. Be nice. That's what I told him. Be nice. He said, how am I supposed to be nice and you're biting me? I said, be nice. Be nice. Okay? This only gonna hurt for a minute. Be nice. Okay? And then I started messing with his feet. So you troublesome woman. Okay? So now if you want a man that's affectionate, sometimes you got to be affectionate. Sometimes you have to be affectionate. You understand? Sometimes your love language got to be a little higher, be a little affectionate, and then openly you'll see him do it because he sees there's a safe space there for him to be affectionate to you. Okay? And sometimes you just have that husband, he don't want to be affectionate, he don't want to touch nobody. That's when you got to have him to touch you. Jump on him, booty butt naked, tell him, touch me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff like that. Sometimes you got to be affectionate to him because they teach boys you can't cry. They tell boys this all the time. Suck it up. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ricky, how are you? So they tell these men all that stuff. So some of them are not affectionate. Okay? But you said, okay, let me go get my pussy to somebody else. Okay? Let me go get my pussy to somebody else. Let's continue. Let's get back into it. Oh my God.
I'm married. Also have a boyfriend. I'm not sure if my husband still loves me, but I know my boyfriend do.
All right.
Okay, so hold on. Latera, what part of the Bible is this in?
It ain't in the Bible. It's not in the Bible.
Yes or no? Do you love your husband?
I do.
Yes or no? Do you love your boyfriend more?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? Do we?
But you said you weren't sure that your husband still loves you.
Right.
Why?
I don't feel it. I don't feel like,
Are y'all intimate?
no.
How long has it been?
About 2 years.
Girl, I think you better call.
Why they singing "Call Tyrone"? What you calling Tyrone for? Oh my God.
In his relationship, maybe he has
A hard-on love.
hard on love. Maybe he has stamina for a long conversation.
Look how they making all these excuses for her and shit. Look at that nonsense.
Whether it's for 2 years, 20 years, 30 years, a lot of times we forget that the other side of the grass will always look greener. And a lot of times you can fall in love with the color of that grass and then oversee yours. I'm not sure if that man still loves you or not. But what I will tell you is those rose-colored glasses can be just as blinding as the day you got married. So that new might be just like your husband, but it may take a while to see it.
Honestly, though, before we go further, the issue is
That she get married.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's out of pocket.
God damn, how I know? God.
That's the issue.
Ain't nobody finna be philosophical about that.
That's
You out
right.
here cheating on your goddamn husband and talking about what you supposed to do. Either take your home or get a goddamn divorce. How you up here asking for advice on how to violate a little more efficiently?
Period.
That's right. Tell her.
I know I'm wilding, but help me wild out just a little, I'm trying to tighten it up.
And then you came to this show like they wasn't gonna air this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you came to the show like nobody would know. So if anybody watched them or seen you, they gonna immediately tell your husband, your life is gone. Your life is gone. Why? What kind of question would you come and ask? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And then the thing is that a lot of y'all get out here and say there's no good black men. There's no good black men. All black men ain't shit. They ain't gonna never be shit. They never was shit. That's what y'all say. That's what y'all say. But then with your full chest, okay, with those 46 double D's, with your full chest, you could get up there and be like, yeah, I got a husband and I got a boyfriend. Shout out to Ricky Williams, amazing content creator. Y'all please like and subscribe to this brother channel, okay? Brother always bring that fire, honey. Hit you right in your chest, all right? Shout out to Ricky Williams. Also, shout out to Mr. He Said for always being an amazing content creator and doing the damn thing. That brother content is always fire and educational as well. He a dog walk you too sometimes though. Any given Saturday, he'll dog walk you sometimes too. Ricky will do the same thing too, okay? Mrs. She Said is not exempt, okay? Red Lipstick Vibe is the same as well, okay? Any given day, dog walk you, baby. You got to be ready for that type of content, okay? That content don't make you feel good, honey. It gives you that education, honey, that we need. We got to stop feeling that good content. You know what I'm saying? That good content don't do nothing for you. Do you hear me? That good content don't do nothing for you, okay? It don't teach you nothing, okay? It just teach you to continue to be dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? When y'all in the chat battling it out with each other, you cursing each other out, don't help. It don't help. It's not changing nothing, okay? So I wanted to share that with y'all, okay? 19 years of marriage, and she instantly regrets divorcing her husband for some street dick, okay? Some street dick. We got to say it with our full chest, with some street dick, okay? Oh my God. Lord, I don't even know. I'm confused, honey. So, I want y'all to hear this. Okay. This is another tonight's conversation. Okay. This young woman trying to describe herself as a package. Okay. And only one of the brothers slammed it. Okay. That's the one with the beard. I don't know his name, but that brother, he always get right to the point, and he was amazing. The rest of them says some boo-boo the fool nonsense. But I want y'all to listen to this. Shout out to tonight's conversation. Here we go.
What advice would you give the woman who is the right package but at the wrong address?
Who sent your ass over there?
Myself.
Alright. Realistically, if you ended up at the wrong address but you sent you over there, it wasn't the wrong address. You went over there on purpose. You need to figure out why you keep sending your package. Ain't nobody, I mean, you're an autonomous human being. You're a grown woman. You can't end up at no doorstep that you didn't walk to. So for you to get to the wrong doorstep, and then for you to know you ended up at the wrong doorstep, and still keep putting the stamps on that and handing it to the UPS man like, nah, I swear to God, this time. But what's to say she the right package? Sometimes you are exactly where the you supposed to be. Damn. When you are the right package and it's valuable, people gotta sign for it. You send that certified. Somebody gotta verify that it went to the right place. If your package isn't as valuable to you, you don't secure it. You don't make sure that there's a co-signer for where it's supposed to go, right? And when you don't do that, that's how you end up at the wrong door. If you truly are the right package, make sure you send yourself certified. And then check the insurance for that, because it still might get lost.
So I love what they said in a sense, but I'm gonna share something with you. A lot of women, we're guilty of this. We're guilty of this. Like, you know, you're delivering the pussy. We gonna get clean about the word, okay? You know you're delivering the pussy to the wrong address, okay? Hey Daniel, how are you, honey? You know you're delivering the pussy to the wrong address, but yet you continue to keep delivering the pussy to the wrong address. Then when you done popped up pregnant and the person at the address act like they don't know you no more, okay? This is the problem, okay? They act like they don't know you no more. Ricky, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, my brother. I appreciate you. Now they act like they don't know you no more. And now you'll get in here and say black men. You'll get in here and say all black men ain't shit. They ain't gonna never be shit. They never was shit. I gotta make a song out of that thing. Oh my God. All black men ain't shit. They gonna never be shit, never was shit, never had shit. Okay? But you were delivering your pussy package to a man that ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit, never was shit, and never had shit. So who's the problem? Who's the problem? Because you are delivering the pussy to this man. So who is the problem? Because we're not talking about the R word here. He can't come get it. You got to deliver the pussy to the man. He got to, you know what I'm saying? He can't snatch it from you. You got to deliver the pussy to him. Okay? Some of y'all, oh, you get in here, you blame the baby daddy. I'm pregnant because of you. Did you deliver the pussy, sister? Huh? Did you put the stamps all on the pussy and deliver the pussy? Did you not deliver the pussy, sister? Huh? We got to start asking questions here. Got to start asking questions here. Did you deliver the pussy now? Okay? Because if I was a judge, that's the first thing I'm going to ask you. Did you deliver the pussy? Huh? Did you do overnight mail? Okay? Did you deliver it? Because if you delivered the pussy, then there's no need for you to be calling this man all out his name. Because you knew what he was before you gave it to him. Some of y'all get in here and be like, I ain't know how he was. I ain't know he was was like that. You's lying. You's a liar. You's a liar. A lot of y'all get in here. I ain't know he was like that. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. That's just that's just right there, just smoke and mirrors to make yourself feel good. You didn't know. You didn't know. When do we decide to take accountability? When do you decide to take accountability? You understand? When do you decide? Lenard, thank you for the $10 super chat, baby. Here we go for you. Here we go for you, huh?
Nigga like what side pop gang nigga throw 'em on. Boom, 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 nigga, we don't give a fuck. What, nigga, what? Boom, 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 Hail Mary. Boom, boom, told you niggas scary. Boom, 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 niggas like bird. Click, clack, nigga got gun. Boom, 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 Hail Mary. Boom, boom, told you niggas. Boom, boom.
Nasty. Okay. Now, Ricky got something for you too. I appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat. Okay. Now, this young man who is about to speak, he is a special young man. Okay, he's special. Special needs young man. And the way he broke down this song is from back in the day. Okay. The way he broke down this song, I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. This is a Caucasian young man. He's a special needs, okay? And the way he broke down this song, I said, who been playing this song for him in the house? Who's been playing this song for him? And I fell out. I fell out. This is the song, y'all.
Check it out. Break the weed down, roll up. Then you gotta pass the blunt all around. And you know where I'ma be found, yelling woo woo with the motherfucking clowns. Getting paid is my forte, each and every day in a Chevrolet. Drinking on a pink lemonade. It's the Sprite with the Minute Maid. Yeah, east side to the west side. Got a big girl with some big thighs. I'm not spending my cash, she giving me the ass. Every night I'ma have a blast. By no means average, I got a couple really bad habits. Chick, you a perfect 10, I wanna get in. Can I mix some orange juice with that gin? I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, ayy. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to, I like the way you work it.
Who was playing that song for him in the house? That's what I want to know. Who was playing that song for him in the house? Okay? I can't even get that part right of the song. Who was playing that song for him in the house? And he was so cool, rocking back and forth. He was rocking back and forth. He was tapping his hand like this. What the hell? I got to play it one more time, damn it. One more time. Shit.
Check it out. Break the weed down, roll up. Then you gotta pass the blunt all around. And you know where I'ma be found, yelling woo woo with the motherfucking clowns. Getting paid is my forte, each and every day in a Chevrolet. Drinking on a pink lip.
Special needs. Special needs. Caucasian young man. I fell out. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, Lenard and Ricky, thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even know. Wallace, I never heard of him before. Oh my God. He was amazing. He was amazing. I found something on social media this morning, okay? And I saw that, what's her name? What is her name? Oh my God, I'm trying to remember her name. But she got offended about what this girl said on, She got offended with this young woman that said her BBL was stinking. Okay? So we about to jump into something else, y'all. So she got offended. This girl came to her IG, her own IG, And she did a live and she was saying that she got her BBL taken out. She only had it for 1 year and she got it taken out because every time she sat down, okay, she said that ass was stinking. Okay, that ass was stinking. Now I'm gonna share something with you. If you were not born with a big butt, okay, you don't know how to clean your behind right. Some of y'all don't wash y'all ass anyway. Y'all younger generation don't wash your ass anyway. But I'm not trying to be mean, but you don't know how to wash that pussy and that ass. Y'all don't know how to wash that thing correctly. But anyway, when you have a big badunkadunk and you don't know how to use that shower head, you don't know how to clean and lather up properly, yes, it's gonna stink. But y'all always say that BBL stink anyway. So she came to social media and said her BBL stinks. Okay, so that's why she took it out. And this woman here came and went ham in social media. Okay, she went crazy. Okay, Suki, let me see. Sukiana said that was that coochie baby girl. So Sukiana told, because Suki got that BBL. Okay, allegedly, I don't want to get out here and get sued, but she said, "Nah, baby girl, that's that coochie." Okay, so and it's sad that you got to talk like this on social media. Like, young women were not taught how to clean inside that pussy, and y'all get scared. Nobody know how to clean inside that pussy and clean that ass real good. You don't know how. So that's why when shit like this come, when y'all come and ask stupid questions, like the one girl brought her black panties to social media, took a video of it, and she had all this crusty white stuff in the panties. Okay, now I'm not trying to get y'all sick this morning, but she had all that crusty white stuff in the panties, and she asking, "What's this, baby? That mean you not cleaning properly, and something is wrong. Go to the GYN." Okay, OBGYN. So this is what the young woman had said, and Sukiana took offense to it, like she would. Okay, and I want y'all to hear what this young woman said. Here we go.
So this is part 2 on why I had to get my BBL surgically removed.
Hey, love.
So in part 1, I was telling y'all how my sit-down ear was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume, because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. I didn't want to come out the bathroom with it smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, "You're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it." First I'm in denial, like, "No, you're hating, you're mad, I got a BBL." It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry, weekly, like I've been doing before I got the BBL. When I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that raw eating flesh. I really was like, so this one day, me and my boyfriend, we getting ready, to do something.
Okay, so a lot of women are upset about it. Yes, love, I heard that too. They had said that about her too. So once you sit down, she said it smells like flesh smell, like a flesh eating smell or something. I don't know what that means. But she said that it smells really bad, like when you sit down. So this can also be y'all not cleaning that ass right too. Okay? Y'all not cleaning that pussy right either. You know what I'm saying? This can also be that as well, because you having a big butt, y'all don't know how you supposed to clean inside that thing. See, only women who have those big badunkadunks, they know how to clean that thing properly. That shower head is your friend. Do you hear me? That shower head is your friend. Okay? But the thing is that y'all younger generation, y'all don't understand that you have to clean out that vajayjay. Y'all don't understand that. Okay? Y'all listening to certain people tell you how to wash your behind and they don't even know how to wash their behind. Okay? Especially on social media when you got B Simone talking about she washed like maybe, you know, she take a shower like maybe 3 or 4 days out the week or something. Or she take a shower once, I think she said once a week or something like that. So when you have these younger women get out here and tell y'all nonsense like this, y'all think it makes sense. Okay? That even when you got to come to social media and show your panties, they got all this white crust inside the panties. It's nonsense. And I blame your mamas. And your mamas probably were dirty women too. So that's why they didn't tell you that that's not supposed to happen in your undies. That you're not supposed to have a lingering smell when you come from the bathroom. It's not supposed to be like that. Even public bathrooms. Women public bathrooms are nasty. They are nasty. Okay? So that go to show you a lot of y'all younger ones don't know how to clean. Okay? Why is Take Heed saying this? Okay? Why is Take Heed saying this? I want y'all to look how, remember your big mama. I want y'all to remember, anybody who can remember their big mama. I want y'all to take a thought back. Now, my big mama passed when my mother was a young woman. But I had a big mama, which was her sister. Okay? So I saw what a big mama does. Okay? So I saw how they act, okay? And also she had that big red dish that hung around in the shower. Now I saw you put that in there, baby. That made me remember. So my big mama could walk around the house all day in a nightgown, okay? My big mama could walk around in the house all day with a nightgown. Her bra, the nightgown, no undies or nothing. And you ain't smell shishi. You ain't smell shishi. When she sat down, opened her legs, sit on the chair, you didn't smell nothing. When she did your hair and you had to sit between her legs, you didn't smell anything. Nothing made you run. Smelled like cinnamon. Cinnamon or peppermints, okay? None of y'all can say that now. None of y'all can say that now. You open up your legs, you're scared. Something done ran out of there. You scared and shit. Okay? And this is sad. And she said the BBL, she had to get rid of that BBL because it stunk so bad. Okay? And now all the women who got BBL, they're like, no it don't stink. You know it stink, baby. You know it stink. You know it stink. Y'all not washing that thing right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not doing what you're supposed to do. And it's not normal. It's not meant for your body to have a big badunkadunk. Do some workouts, you know, squats and shit. They say the squats help you get a big butt. Do squats, okay? Why you know what I'm saying? Why do you want something that is not meant for your body? Why do you want something that's not meant for you? So Sukiana, okay, got in there and she just, you know, decimated that whole chat, okay? Now here come another woman who escaped from the hyena kingdom. And she has a problem with men, okay? This is what she said, okay? This is a new subject, okay? But we staying in the ghetto realm of the hyena kingdom. So here we go. This is what she said right here.
Taught me to understand this. Why is it hard for men to date women with kids? And when they do, why can't just help out? I mean, you are in love with this person or you care about this person. Don't you care about their kids as well? You could at least give them a couple of dollars. I mean, the kids do need things that you can help out with the mother. What's the big deal? It's not being a simp. It's being a man. Someone please help me to understand this. Why is it hard for men to date women with kids? And when they do, why can't just help out? I mean, you are in love with this person or you care about this person. Don't you care about their kids as well? You could at least give them a couple of dollars. I mean, the kids do need things that you can help out with the mother. What's the big deal? It's not being a simp. It's being a man. Someone please help me to understand.
So when I heard this, I'm going to share something with you. Men, okay, I can only speak for black men, but men, black men in general, okay, they're givers. They're free givers. Black men in general are free givers without you asking. It's only when you start demanding, that's when, he shut that shit down. But black men genuinely are givers. They give to people, children. They don't even know these kids. They just give. They just genuinely are givers. I can only talk about black men because that's what I seen growing up. They are just genuinely free givers. Even when they're dating women who have children, they're freely just givers. You don't have to demand anything from these brothers because they want to help. Okay? They want to help. This be the problem, was stop black men from helping. This be the problem. It's one or two things, okay? It's you, mama, that you demanding him to help, okay? And then the second thing is that your children are baby kids. That's one or two things that'll stop a man. That's one or two things. Not even that the kids are not his. He not, some men, they don't even care. Okay, yeah, it's all right, He just give. He want to just freely give. That's what black men are. They're just free givers. That's what they are. Always been like that. I don't care what kind of lifestyle they live. They have always been like that. Okay? I don't care what they doing. They have always been like that. Okay? So, it's one or two things that tell me something is a problem. It's either you, mama, okay? It's either you don't have those kids together, okay? And those kids are disrespectful to him. Why do we get in here and get mad with black men because they say, I don't want to be with a baby mama? Mind you, it's more y'all, more black baby mamas than black baby daddies. Do you know that? It's more y'all. Okay? So we already know that means y'all screwing the same men. Because if you screwing different men, then y'all will be neck and neck. Because 80% baby mamas is in our culture. So 80% baby fathers supposed to be in our culture, but it's not. It's only 40. Ain't that nasty? It's only 40%. So that mean y'all screwing the same men. That's why Pookie and Rere be daddies 3, 4, 5 times over by different women. Black men are genuinely givers. So instead of you trying to force the situation, okay, that doesn't help. That even makes him not even want to be bothered with you. Okay? One thing about a black man, we not just gonna say a real black man, because y'all always get here a real black. What does that mean? A real man. What does that mean? What does that mean? A man that wants to help, you don't have to force him. If he wants to help, you don't have to force him. And she's saying, well, the kids do need stuff too. They need stuff too. Where they daddy at? Where they daddy at? Now, if they daddy went to glory, that's different. But where they daddy at? Where they daddy at? You talking about the child need this, the child need that. Okay, well, where's they daddy at? Where they daddy at? We get in here and we want to lay everything on men that don't have children. He just started dating you. You want to lay all this stuff on him, but where is they daddy at? I never understood, and this always hurt me too. I never understood how a lot of y'all women, you're dating a man. This is another concept, but how y'all dating a man and he has children, and you want him to put his child, the stuff that he got to buy his child, you want him to put that on the back burner and take care of your child. Any woman who think like that, y'all gotta go back. You gotta go back and relearn. Because a lot of y'all get mad with men that, okay, I take care of my child and I'm just gotta buy my child some new things. And so you get upset that he bought his child some new things, but he didn't buy your child anything. And this is what I want to say to you. You're just dating him. You're just dating him. Why are you getting upset that he's taking care of his child? That's a good thing. Any woman who sees their man doing that, you should be happy he taking care of his child. Not saying to him, well, why you buying all this for your kid and you ain't buy my kid nothing? That ain't his son. That ain't his daughter. He got to buy his child stuff first. I never thought that was messed up. When I saw men do that, I never thought that was messed up because he's doing what he's supposed to do for his child. Where is your baby daddy at? Why didn't you require your baby daddy to take care of your child like your boyfriend is taking care of his child? Now, there's nothing wrong with him buying the child something here and there, but you won't get equal. That doesn't make sense. And y'all getting your feelings about stuff like that. And who you need to talk to is that baby daddy. We always require for a man to do certain things for us after we have been dog walked. After we have been dog walked by the baby father, you get in here and you run the man that has substance. You run him through the ringer. You will run him through the ringer. But the one who dog walked you, you don't get in here and correct that nonsense. You didn't think about that before. Hey, Hall, how are you, honey? It's good to see you. You didn't think about that before. So I always have a lot of reservations when our sisters get in here and they be like, he's supposed to do this. He's supposed to do that. And because we treat men like shit, this is why, we think that this makes sense. How can you get upset with him because he ain't want to buy something for your child? That's dumb. Oh my God. Now we're going to jump onto something else. Corey Hokum is a problem. How many times have I said Corey Hokum is a problem? Corey Hokum is a problem. I want y'all to hear what he said. We about to jump onto something else. Corey Hokum. They said protect Corey Hokum at all costs because he making waves in these YouTubian streets, honey. Here we go. Oh my God.
Do not honor, weave, makeup, eyelashes, and all that. It's a bad bitch. Yeah. You're not a bad bitch until I see you in the morning asking me about breakfast with no makeup on. Yeah. A lot of them bitches, when they ain't got their makeup and weave, they come in the room, I see stars blue. He's right. What a wonderful world, face ass bitch. Bitch, you either took them out, they have all that shit. Then in the morning when you drive them home, they face me like lights go out in Harlem. When you been acting lately, got me down, face ass bitch. Oh my God. Bitch wake up in the morning hiding her face under the cover and shit. You just yank that cover back. Audio. Shibbity boo, shibbity boo, shibbity boo, boo, boo. Them glamour.
Corey, listen. Corey Hokum is a whole problem in these YouTube streets. Oh my God. These YouTubian streets. Shout out to Corey Hokum. Oh my God. Okay. So I want y'all, anybody ever heard of Brian Donalds? Anybody ever heard of him? I like this brother. He is senator. And I like him. I think he's a House of Representative, but I'm not sure. I gotta check it out. But this brother he's stand on his word, okay? And this is what's going on in the YouTubian streets. Here we go.
About my wife. Keep my wife out of this. Ain't got nothing to do with her.
Oh. Like, is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you. I'm not really sure like what it is.
You can talk to me about policy anytime you want to. Secondarily, there was a couple of times on the campaign trail last year where I know I was booked to be on stage or to be in debate with Jasmine, and all of a sudden her schedule changed. She had a conflict, whatever the case might be. So if she wants to do this, if she wants to have that debate, I'm easy to find. You ain't got to look hard for me. I'm 6'2". You can find me. It's pretty easy. Number 3, and most importantly, this demonstrates, frankly, the racism in the Democrat Party, because they don't have a problem when Kamala Harris is married to a white man or when Ketanji Brown Jackson's married to a white man, as long as they subscribe to the politics of the Democratic left. As long as you do that, everything is fine. But if you're a conservative, but your spouse happens to be white or of another race, then all of a sudden it's a problem. This is the racism that occurs in the Democrat Party. I'm sick of it, tired of the BS. I tell any one of them who have a concern about me and what they think my views are, debate me. And if you don't want to debate me, Google me. There's plenty of information out there because I know that I have the facts. I have the information. I can back my stuff up. All they can do is throw out innuendos, throw out talking points. And the last thing I'll say about Ms. Crockett, and I'm going to leave it alone. Jasmine, I don't use talking points. Nobody tells me what to say. And so I know how to deliver a message because I have facts, I have logic, I use economics. I don't get into hyperbole. So if you are concerned about some of the things that I say find a show. It can be whatever show you want to. We'll sit there and do it. We'll have a good time along the way. And you'll go ahead and be defeated very quickly.
Shout out to Gotham City God for that amazing content that he dropped on his page. You know what I always shake my head at is that when a black man is married to a white woman, right? We dog walk him. We'll dog walk him. When a black man is married to a white woman, we'll dog walk him. But when a black woman is married to a white man, we don't dog walk her. We don't dog walk her. We think that's the most amazingest thing. You know what I'm saying? When you get a black man who's married to a white woman, y'all will get in here and say, he don't love his mama. He don't love his mama. Look how he turned on his race. But they don't say that to the sisters. Oh, you don't love your daddy? Look how you turned on your race. They don't say that. What does anything have to do with who your spouse is? Because your belief system should be my problem. Your belief system. I want y'all to look at how 4 years the Dems have ran us. Okay? Total 12 years. The Dems have ran us. And the belief system is a problem. Don't you know all the Democrats had walked out, okay? They had walked out of a vote they were about to vote on, walked out on the vote because they were against, okay, against stopping, okay, the surgery for prisoners who wanted to change their bodies. So they walked out on the vote, okay, and protest, okay, because they want those prisoners to continue to keep changing their bodies, okay, those men into women and women into men, because they use taxpayer money to give these people sex changes. And so all the Democrats, this is how you know where your priorities are. All the Democrats walked out of the vote because they disagreed with them stopping transgender surgeries or sex surgeries, sex change surgeries. With taxpayer money, you want to change your body, but we're using taxpayer money to change the body. Our money. That makes sense to y'all. All you got to do, the Democratic Party has taken a turn, baby. They have taken a turn. And this brother right here came out and said they are taking a turn. I want y'all to listen to what this young man said, and he is a former Democrat. Check this out. Here we go.
Consent of one person cannot stand for the consent of another. And just because one person is comfortable with a transgender woman being in the bathroom with them or playing sports with them or being in a prison with them doesn't mean that another woman is. And these issues do not have to cause violence. These conversations can be nuanced, and we can have conversations about treating each other with respect and humanity. And putting in place policies that say that women who were born women deserve a space to themselves, whether that be the bathroom or sports or the locker room or prisons, is not transphobic. And there are people in my town, there are people throughout the country who are liberal, left-leaning people who agree with what I just said here, but some of them won't vote with me here. Some of them, in fact, have left the party in my town. There was just a woman last week who left my party because she felt not only was she not being heard, but she felt like there was no way for her to even speak up about this position.
And I like what he said, because let me share something with you. Some of y'all don't mind having men in women's bathrooms. Some of y'all don't. Y'all have no problem with that. Okay. But we got in here as, you know, as a collective. They went and took a vote as a collective saying that it's okay. But they didn't ask every woman in the United States that they think that was okay. And if you hear women get in here and say that's not, you get in here and hear women say, wait a minute now, ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Or if you get in here and you hear women say, I got a problem with that, then y'all call them a transphobe or whatever. You know, y'all give them names and start, y'all give them names and you start, you know, making them feel bad about the choices that they made. I don't want a man in the bathroom with me. I don't care. I don't want a man in the bathroom with me. But y'all didn't ask every woman in the United States. Y'all just took it as a collective, as all of y'all in DC, and thought that shit made sense. Even the prison, when y'all put those the so-called men in the prison, and because they say that they are, you know, they using the pronouns she and her. Y'all put them in the women's prison. And then all of a sudden, babies all these women start getting pregnant. Of course. Of course. But nobody put that together. Oh, how are the women getting pregnant? Oh my God. Every woman we put in this, every woman we put in this cell with this person that says they're a woman, the women get pregnant. Of course. Of course. Of course. But y'all like, how is that happening? Because she's touching her toes. She's touching her toes. That's how. That's how. One still got a pole, a bat and ball. He still got a bat and ball. So of course she's gonna get pregnant. Every cellmate they put in there with this one that said he a woman. Every cellmate they got pregnant. And then nobody thought like, okay, wait a minute. You know, y'all trying to figure out what's going on. And then he could just tell you he's fucking those women. That's it. That's what that's clear as day. I don't need nobody to come in with a dictionary and none of that stuff. No, clear as day, he's fucking those women. Okay? Yes, that's what's happening. Okay? All right, have a good one, Hall. Okay, Tracy said, you're going way back. Listen. Now, guys, we done for today. I'm finished. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Okay? We are done for today. I enjoy everybody who came to see me today. Thank you so much. Thank you for rocking with me. I greatly appreciate it. We are 1 hour and 50 minutes, okay? And I always say we're going to do an hour and a half, and I apologize for that. So everybody have a wonderful weekend, okay? Okay, have a wonderful weekend. Y'all enjoy yourselves with the family. You know what I'm saying? Always hug and kiss your loved ones. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel, who took time. I appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App. You can also donate through Venmo, Super Chat right now if you would like. Also, I got gems up there. Anybody see those gems? You can also donate to the gems as well. Okay. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. Okay. Thank you, A-Team. I appreciate you. Also have links to Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. We also sell out of those online stores too. Okay. Your best deals will be the main website. Okay. Also, if you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page in our YouTube. Okay. And if you're interested, go inside. We got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, and everything like that. So, you can't, I'm just saying you can, enjoy yourself if you like. Everybody have a wonderful day. Okay. Oh, I don't do the Amazon link anymore. Thank you, A-Team. I don't do it anymore. Thank you. Okay. Hall said, true to the Dems are losing their marble, sis. I know they're losing it, honey. They losing it. It's wilding out. And they're doing the most destructive stuff now, too. It's scaring the shit out of people. But they said the Republicans is crazy, but they doing nonsense. Did y'all see one of the content creators recently? And I know it's all over YouTube and IG too. She just asked this woman a deletion question, right? About Planned Parenthood. The woman said that all the children in the foster care and all children in foster care should be deleted, okay? She said they should be deleted because they don't have parents. Can you imagine? These children already that's in foster care. She said they should be deleted because they don't have children. So the woman just repeated what she said. And don't you know this woman sucker punched her in her face. Because the woman was, pro-choice. And the other one was, okay? And she said she would have sucker punched this woman. She said, she sucker punched her, y'all. She hit this girl so hard, put stitches up on her eye and everything. And she hit her hard that the woman fell on the floor. Oh my God. And I said, this is some nonsense. This is some nonsense just for answering a question. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Tracy, thank you, baby, for the $10 super chat. Black men give, but they don't make it a habit, especially if they're not his kids. This is true. This is true, Tracy. You right about that. You right about that. So, let me give Tracy something real quick. Gotta give something real quick. Here you go, Tracy. This is from Samantha, 1987. Here we go, Tracy.
Let a nigga try me. Let a nigga try me. Let a nigga try me. Yeah.
Shout out to Samantha. I'm gonna also give you this too, baby, because I know y'all ain't really into the new songs. Oh my God! But here we go. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Here we go.
Marvin Sapp, I love you to death, brother. I truly do. But if I had been in that service and you told the ushers to close the doors and I couldn't leave unless I gave a tithe,
oh my God,
you would have saw the worst in me.
What'd he say?
And everyone else around, they would have heard a curse from me. Oh, can I get a witness in here? I would have lost my mind. My tithes never would have made it.
Never would have made it.
Never would have made it.
That's nasty. Thank you, Tracy, for the $10 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And guys, we are out, okay? Yes, he was singing 18. We out. Everybody enjoy your morning. I appreciate y'all coming to rock out with me. God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. Thank you to everybody for all the donations. And we going out. You know they love Michael. And then they had mixed it in with Michael and doing, oh my God, Lord, this is too much. Here we go.
Smile like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said don't lie, what do you mean? I am the one, yeah, who would dance on the floor and around. Okay. She like the way that I dance.